So in this video, we're going to find profitable products for Amazon, products that can be sold on Amazon that are from the supplier Target. Now, first of all, let me say that Target is a major store in the US. It's a major physical store, but it also has a website, Target.com, which is very popular for shoppers as well. And that what I'm going to do in this video is focus on private brands, right? Private brands. Now, what are private brands? Private brands are brands that are owned by that particular supplier. For instance, if you're familiar with Mainstays from Walmart, Mainstays is a private brand of Walmart owned by Walmart. However, Mainstays is so well known by sellers that it's a very saturated brand as far as people drop shipping from this brand. Not to say that you can't find profitable products. However, there tends to be a lot more competition on the products, right? Now, Target is still a very major supplier, by no means not obscure, but I think not as used as Walmart. Now, if you look up Target.com private brands, in fact, if you Google search any supplier and you put private brands next to the name of that supplier, you will get a list of the private brands from that supplier. Now, it may come on Wikipedia in some cases, not necessarily on their website. In this case, Target actually has a page on their own website giving you the brands that are owned by Target. Now, why is it such a big deal? Well, what happens is that if you think about it, the other people who may also be selling this brand, they're getting the products from Target. So everyone who sells Room Essentials on Amazon, understand it is not Amazon's brand. It's Target's brand. It's just being sold by sellers on Amazon. So when you find Room Essentials product, for instance, on Amazon, you know that everyone's getting it from Target. It kind of levels the playing field a bit. But of course, the more competition that comes onto a particular product of this brand, profit can be lower. But if there's not as much competition on that particular product, you're going to see potentially some pretty high profits on them, right? So that's basically a little bit of the background of what we're doing here, all right? Looking at private brands. Now, we are going to look at Room Essentials because I already know about Room Essentials. All right, so I am going to cut straight to the chase with this one, and I'm actually going to copy that brand name. Now, there are two things we can do here, as I've explained earlier in the process of product research, is you can start on Amazon and go to suppliers, or you can start on suppliers and then go to Amazon, right? Let's start on Amazon right now and search for Room Essentials just to see what happens, because right now, right, you may not be familiar with the Room Essential products as far as Amazon is concerned. I want to see what comes up. Now, something, however, that we have to keep in mind about brand names is we have to look at the fact of the brand name having words in it that have other meanings. So Room Essentials, those are regular English words that already have a particular meaning. And so what happens is that you're going to get products that have the word room in it that have nothing to do with this Room Essentials brand, right? So when you type Room Essentials in on Amazon, you'll notice that you're getting all this other stuff. Now, I guess I could try putting this in exact quotes, but still, Amazon doesn't really respond to that the way that Google would, right? So I'm still not really getting Room Essentials brand. I don't see Room Essentials in front of these products. So you could browse them here as well. So I could try Room Essentials on the catalog, right? Which actually, I should be looking at Room Essentials on the product catalog because I want to see the results. Now, first of all, we see for Room Essentials, we're getting 3 million. But again, some of these might not really be the brand because those words are very regular words. Now, in the English language. Now, we do see that we have several conditions for these products. Okay, so we see all these Room Essentials products. I see that I have approval to sell it. I would think that most people would. Based on what I'm seeing as far as what comes up when I search on Amazon, I'm thinking a better place where I might want to look for this brand is actually going to be on Target itself. So I'm going to go actually from the supplier side and conduct my research here, because remember, I'm wanting to use Target in this video. I've decided that I want to use Target as a supplier, so why not start my research at the supplier in this case, right? So I'm going to start right here in Target and type in Room Essentials, and this is actually going to be easier for me to locate Room Essential products because it's a brand that belongs to Target. So when I search it, I actually get Room Essential brand products, as you can see, instead of getting products that have the word room in it, right? So now I'm getting actual Room Essential brand. All of these are Room Essential brand. All right, they're all Room Essential brand. And in fact, I think I might have been able to, yeah, from this page, the private brands list page, I could have clicked on Shop Room Essentials as well. And this might have brought me straight to Room Essential products. For some reason, that nope, they said it's not doing that right now. So I'm going to, whoops. So I'm going to stick with my first method of searching Room Essentials. Okay, that link on Target, they need to fix that link. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, what I could do is go through these products, right, and try to see if I can locate them, right? For instance, I could take the cereal bowl, I'm going to open it in a new tab, and if I'm going to do this using what we might call in computer science a brute force method, so to speak, I could just go one by one, not picking any one over the other for any particular reason, just going in order, right? I could literally just go through these right in order, right, until I find something. Okay, I could do that. Let's see how it works out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Google this product title and see if I find the same product on Amazon. So, you know, try to gather some details about the product visually. 37-ounce plastic cereal bowl, Room Essentials brand, right? So we know we're looking for a 37-ounce cereal bowl. Now, I've said, I think before in other videos, that Amazon, it's easy to find a product on Amazon. So when you don't see it really pop up quickly and easily, there's a good chance this specific bowl is not on Amazon, right? And it has to be that brand. It can't just be like Mainstays. No, it has to be Room Essentials, right? The products have to be the same. Now, one good thing about Target, though, that I do have to point out is that they do have UPCs. If you come down to the bottom of the page and you click Show More, so you can take this UPC code. They do provide a UPC, and many retail suppliers do not. So this is not necessarily common. And you can actually put that in on your product catalog and search for that UPC code. No, it doesn't come up. Right? So this product is really not on, from what I see, I would say it's not on Amazon. Okay, fine. No problem. All right, I'm going to close those out. I'm going to come back here, and I can try the next one. Now, I believe I checked this one before. I believe that wasn't on it. I'm not going to have, in this video, have you watch me just check things that are not going to end up on the site, but I'm pretty sure that this one is on the site, so I'm going to go ahead and open this one in a new tab. But, of course, if you were really doing this, you would have to go through, right, or you might go through, or you might skip, but in this case, I decided to go straight to a product that I know, or I believe, will be on Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look this product up through a Google search and see if I find it on Amazon. So we do see the product on Target, and like I said, when a product is on Amazon, it's not hard to find. Right? It is not hard to find. Now we should pay attention to variations. This product, for instance, comes in black. It comes in white, all right, gray, and all these different colors. So we keep in mind it might be, sorry about that, it might be a different variation on Amazon. We have black, we have mint, we have gray. Okay, let's take a look at the black since it's the first, in fact, yes, the first Amazon result. Okay, these are Room Essentials, and we see the other variations available. The black 18 count hangers, and we see all buying options. $14.99 is the lowest price that I see here. Always look to see if there's a delivery charge, because then we can add that to the price, but no, it's just flat $14.99. And we see that on Target it is $3, pickup ready within 2 hours. At my location, might be different in yours. Shipping is not available, however, for this particular, well, let's try the black. Shipping is still not available. Okay, so shipping is not available, but you can have it delivered using Shipt. Okay, so if you have a Shipt membership, you could have it delivered to you, or you could do pickup. So this would be more of a retail arbitrage situation in that case, you know, right? Because you'd have, looks like, I'd have to get it in my location. I'd have to get it from the physical store, right? Okay, but anyway, here's a product that is $3. And if I compare it to Amazon, it's obviously cheaper. And we see that it is the profit based on the FBA fee, which is given by this Chrome extension. We end up with a 73.5% ROI. Now, yeah, so that's what it is. Now, if you don't have this Chrome extension and you need to find the FBA fee, you would have to use something like this FBA calculator that is provided by Seller Central. Right, so you'd have to take this ASIN of, okay, I'm going to have to close that. This product, which, again, if you don't have the Chrome extension, you can get the ASIN here in the URL, copy it, bring it over to this FBA calculator, paste the ASIN in here, search, I believe, is what we have to do. Okay, and then it's not giving me, let's see, product details. Yeah, no, not product details. Okay, it's not giving me the FBA. It's not giving me the Amazon fulfillment cost here on the side. Let me do calculate and see if it gives me it now. Oh, okay, yes. Once you click calculate, sorry, I don't use this anymore, being that I have the Chrome extension. So I had forgotten that you have to click calculate to see the Amazon fees. So this is the fee that we're looking for. All right, the fulfillment by Amazon FBA fee is $6.73. All right, so that is your FBA fee. Now, there's also the referral fee, and most products are 15%. If you're ever not sure about the referral fee, you can come here to the Selling on Amazon fee schedule. Okay, so I did have to do a Google search for Amazon referral fees to get these referral fees. Let's see if I can go to category guidelines, and in here you will be able to actually see the percentage for the category. 15% is very much the most common fee with a minimum of 30 cents. So we have home and garden. I believe this category for something like hangers, it's going to be somewhere in that home category, so we're looking at about a 15% referral fee, which is reflected here with the 15%, right? But if you're not using the Chrome extension, which I recommend that you do, but if you're not, this is what you need: the referral fee schedule and the FBA calculator to get the FBA fee if you're doing FBA. I should link these links in the video. If I don't remember to do it, comment on the video, let me know, and I'll be sure to add it on. But you know, I'll definitely try my best to remember to add that to the video description. But that is basically the process, right? So we know that there are two fees being paid for profit. There's referral fee and there is the FBA fee, right? Are both coming out. Now, back to looking at more products. Okay, we've got more products here. And again, I can just keep going through here manually, right? I'm not going to actually do that. What I'm going to do is use a tool I created, and I will eventually just scrape the whole page and actually search these into Amazon in bulk, all right, with the Google Sheet I created. But right now I do want to kind of do a general manual process, and the reason why I believe in doing this manual process first is to give me the general idea of what is going on with this brand and its products as far as Amazon is concerned, right? Am I able to find these products? So we have a drawer organizer, right? So be careful. They're not selling the utensils. They're selling the drawer organizer, right? So, and you can always look at the description to see what is going on with this. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Let's look at the UPC and maybe try that on the catalog. I love the fact that Target has the UPC. It helps a lot. Now, you can't always depend on the UPC, however. Sometimes the UPC on Amazon can be wrong, but if it is right, if it is the right UPC on Amazon, it can help you find a product very quickly. So, yeah, not really sure this is the same. I don't think that's the same product. Okay, so just kind of click to what came up. Alright, so sometimes what will happen is they'll just give you a similar product if they can't find that exact same product, right? So there's a good chance this product is not on that product is not actually on Amazon. So we saw this one on Amazon, the hangers, which are profitable if you can get them. And I could try, I just feel like I want to try something else. Let's try these microfiber sheets, and let's take a look at these. Now, for some of these not to be on Amazon is perfectly normal. Don't think that there's something wrong with that, right? Not every product at every supplier is going to be on Amazon. Yes, Amazon has a lot of products, but when you're dealing with a private brand, remember, it does not belong to Amazon. Okay, this is Target's brand. This is their brand, Room Essentials, right? So Amazon doesn't have to, isn't necessarily going to have this product here. People added these products over time, right? We have to understand what is going on here. Okay, people added these product listings to Amazon. I've added listings myself from Target, even including from Target. So a person adds these listings, right? So if no one ever added that particular listing, well, then that's just the case. Okay, as you can see, this gets very laborsome, going through. But I know that there are profitable products from this brand on here, right? And I found at least one so far. Okay, finding one is quite convincing. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm actually going to do is scrape these products, okay, in bulk, and I'm going to use a free Chrome extension, Instant Data Scraper, and I'm just going to go ahead and scrape this whole page of Room Essential products. Okay, I'm going to click on this button, Instant Data Scraper. And I'm going to scrape this whole first page of products. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put them into a system to help me match the products. Okay, now one thing, sorry to go out of order. Before I do that, I'll come right back to this. I did want to say I'm very big on spreadsheets, as you can see. So one thing I want to do here is, in my brand, I have a brand research sheet that I keep. And this is one just for the videos. This is obviously not mine. I have way more brands on mine than this. But this is a place to store your brands and the results. So Room Essentials is the brand. The category is home. It comes up home and kitchen. That's fine. You do have approval. I have approval. There's no IP risk, by the way. I didn't talk about that. Using the Chrome extension. These Chrome extensions show the brand not to have risk of IP complaints, that they're safe. Definitely the brand Target doesn't sell on Amazon as far as I know, so the brand is definitely not the seller. Is it sold by Amazon? No. Okay, is there an actual page for this brand? I don't think so. I'm going to click on Room Essentials, and I doubt it. No, private brands of a supplier like Target, they're not going to have a brand page on Amazon. Alright, it's not like Target came to Amazon and said, hey, let me, work with you and have a store page or anything like that. Right? So, no, you're not going to see a store page for this situation, okay? But the supplier is obviously Target.com. Right? They are a private brand, so that's going to be your only supplier, and you'd want to keep a record of this, okay? So we know that this is the brand and the supplier that we're going to use. Now, going back to scraping the products, I click the Instant Data Scraper, and what it does is, if you see this red box around the products, okay, it's scraped 24. Sometimes you can get more products if you use infinite scroll and start crawling. Sometimes it's not successful at getting that second page, sometimes it is. It says 2 pages scraped, but it still says 24 rows collected. It probably only got the first 24 products. I don't think it was able to get the second page. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and run with the first page that I was able to get and download it to a CSV. So I'm going to download that to a CSV file, and it's going to download onto my computer. Once you download the CSV, you can go to the supplier mapper Amazon mattress system. You may already have the system. If you don't, you can get a copy of the system, alright, through a link. Now I'm going to go to the IDS CSV tab, and I'm going to click on File, Import, and Upload. File, Import, Upload. Select a file from your device, and it should be in the Downloads folder as one of the more recent files that were downloaded. Here it is, Target 1. I'm going to go ahead and open Target. Okay, the Target file, and instead of create new spreadsheet, replace current sheet. Alright, it has to be on this current sheet. Alright, this is where it needs to go. Click on import data, and you should see it show up. So here is the data. Now, this is the only part that you have to be a little involved in. Everything else is pretty much very automated, but this particular part, what you have to do is create a map. So what happens is that my table here, right, has titles, URLs, prices, brands, if you need it, okay? And I need the data from the CSV, however, as you can see, has something totally different going on up here. It doesn't say titles, URLs. So I have to tell the system to match these two things up. So starting with so we do that on the IDS columns map, right? And I'm going to zoom it in a bit. And I start with the supplier website, which is target.com. And for the titles, I'm going to go back to the CSV. The titles are here. Okay, this column heading is where the titles are found, so I'm going to copy this column heading. Okay, and I'm telling the system, line up titles, or map titles is the word we use, to this heading, link underscore style link SC, right, and all that stuff. Okay, that's the way it's stored in the HTML on the page. Okay, so I have to get that imported. Now URLs, okay, generally the first column when you scrape the site, okay, this is, and by the way, this Chrome extension that I scrape the site with is Instant Data Scraper. It's free Chrome extension. I should have the link, okay, for that as well. Alright, so these are the URLs, and you're going to copy the heading of the URL and bring it over to supplier Amazon, sorry, to the column map, and line that up with the URLs, right? Paste. Okay? So that is where you find the URLs for target.com, right? Now the prices in dollars, which is usually the one that you're going to use, alright? In fact, well, you always have to use prices dollars, right? And you can see there's lots of other information in here as well. But these, now if you're not sure, well, I know that these are the prices, right? Because this is saying $35 orders, free shipping. So we know these are the prices. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. But if you're ever not sure, look at the prices and then go back to the page it came from and see if you see the same numbers, right? You see 75, 75, 75, you see all these 3 and 2, right? And when I look at the CSV, I see 75, 75, 3 and 2, 1, right? So I know it's coming from here. Okay, and we're going to put that heading over here, just like we did for the other ones. So this column heading matches up with the prices. Okay, that's enough. We have prices dollars, prices cents. You usually don't need it unless there's some suppliers where they have one column for dollars, another column for cents. Okay, some also have a separate column for brand. That is not the case here. Okay, it's usually not like that. So usually you only have to do 3. Okay, now we go to supplier Amazon data sheet. Now that I set up the map. And the map is necessary because this system can work with basically any supplier. You can map any supplier in here. So you have to choose, you have to set up a separate map for each one. Because otherwise, how does the system know which supplier you're going to, it doesn't know. Alright, so you have to tell it, okay, these are the columns, alright, for Target. Then you're going to have to select Target here. Then you're going to click the import Instant Data Scraper CSV, and now that's going to bring it in. Okay, it's going to bring all of these in here. Right? Okay, so I'm going to get all of these products in here, and it may just take a moment depending on the size of the file. That means it's a small file. But okay, once the titles are in, and the prices do take the longest because it has to extract the numbers from the text that might be in there. But once you get the titles, you can start matching the products to Amazon, because the matcher actually matches what the matcher does. The Amazon matcher is exactly what I was just doing before. It takes this, okay, opens it, goes in there, takes the title, right? It takes the, well, it doesn't really open it, but it takes the title here, and it does a Google search or a web search on that title. and then it tries to find the Amazon link, right? That's exactly what this does. So once we have the titles, and now you see the prices, we can click Find All Amazon URLs. Alright, and we will see that now it is trying to match. Now, don't forget, when we looked up these products, and I never showed you, but the plate is also not on Amazon. I'm not sure if I tried to do that one or not. So notice some of them are not even getting anything, right? Because they're not even on Amazon, right? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, these are the same hangers I just looked at. We already know about that one, but why not look at the match anyway while I'm at it? Okay, yeah, so I already looked at that, right? I believe. Yeah, that's the same thing. Okay. Okay, I want to see something different. Let's see what's going on with this. Product. Let's see what we've got here. And let's see if this one is the same. Let's see what this match tells us. Nope, it's coming up as Amazon Basics. So a lot of these are not really on Amazon. So what happens is, now what I could do is point here. It might be a little easier if I point here. And I go here and I can get a better idea. Now this is a microfiber solid sheet set from Loom Essentials. Over here in Amazon, in this preview, I can see the brand name Loom Essentials, okay? And I see the words microfiber 3-piece in here. This means I have a better chance that these are the same product, right? So understand, if the product's not on Amazon, this is what's going to happen. It's going to give you something different, right? So that product is probably not on Amazon. All right, but this one, this looks like a match. I hope when it opens up that it is indeed the same product. I hope, right? So let's see, gray. I'm thinking now. Pictures are a thing. There's only one image on Amazon, so I really have to, let's see what's going on here in Target, if I can find more images or what. Also want to try that UPC. I don't want to depend just on the UPC, but generally I can use the UPC. Alright, generally, and see what happens. Okay, it's not finding it. Doesn't mean it's not a match, but just something to consider. Alright, they might have put the wrong UPC when they created the listing. It's possible. Alright, so I'm just going to really have to look at this. Well, solid sheet, Loom Essentials, gray is what I'm looking at, and this is solid gray. Okay, I feel that it's, let me see something. Now, they might have listed maybe a different let me see if it's a different variation. And let's see what's the size on this, because I forgot to look at the size. Looking at a Twin XL, yeah, that's what this is, Twin XL. I would tend to think this is the same. So we're looking at, it would be $9.50 versus $24.99 in this case. Them both being Loom Essentials says a lot already. Private brand of Target, so that there's only but how many Loom Essentials microfiber solid sheet sets you have to think can there be, right? Microfiber, 3-piece set of Loom Essentials solid gray. It's like, it's that brand from Target, right? So pretty much the reason I can figure that this is the same product. Alright, now UPCs don't always match, because I know personally I have added products and used a different UPC from the real UPC by buying barcodes. You can buy barcodes. I bought them on eBay, and you can list a product on Amazon with a different barcode. And I did it because I didn't physically have the product yet. Alright, I didn't physically have it yet, right? But I wanted to create the listing. So UPC is not everything. A lot of people ask me about UPC, but sometimes UPC is it's not, when it comes to Amazon, they don't always have the right UPC, so you have to be careful. Okay, anyway, $9.50 is the cost of goods. So obviously this would be very profitable. We don't see hardly, let's see who else is selling this product. Yeah, so $24.99, some fairly high prices for the product. here on Target, not like a ton of competition, right? So you can see this is, you know, I don't know if whoever's watching who has been on Walmart or not and tried to source like a popular brand that most people sell, but usually you're not getting this ROI and there's just way more sellers. Okay, this is not a match. So this is telling me, so when this happens, again, probably this product is not on Amazon. Okay, that's why it's not showing up. And a lot of these on Target, a lot of these, even though it's a private brand and everything, see, you're not really, see, it's not on Amazon. Look at the results. This is why the matcher, my matcher can't find it. What the matcher does is going to give you whatever the web search comes up with, right? The web search is coming up with this. This is what the web search is finding. It's Amazon Basics. This is what Google found. Google's saying this is the product, but Google's actually wrong, right? But Google's also just helping Amazon make money, right? By showing you something similar, hoping you'll buy this instead, right? Okay, so that's why you're not getting the match. Just want to explain that, all right? Because there's no match to get, all right? So if we're liking this product, what we can do is take the ASIN, and if you have the software, you get a deal through my link, by the way, in the description of this video. If you use the link, you get a deal on Seller Assistant app. So I suggest you do that if you don't already have it. But I'm going to use this to actually copy and put it in. Well, you can save it to a Google Sheet. They have that ability here, but I kind of like having my own sheet also. And what I would do is paste it here in this sheet. I created a products and profit tracker, and I'm just going to paste it in here, that ASIN. All right, and generally, it's an in-the-moment kind of profit calculation. So right now, I might want to put this product down as a. First of all, where's the M? Wait, hold on. I've got a lot of things open. I'm getting lost there. Okay, let me bring this closer so I'm not. Okay, $24.99. $24.99. All right, that's the price. I know that referral fee is 15% for this category. What is FBA fee for this product? $5.79. Okay, and if you're not paying FBA fee, just put your shipping fee instead. Put 0 here. Put your shipping fee for other. If you're shipping it fulfilled by merchant. All right. If you're drop shipping, for instance, a product like this, well, don't forget, under $35, you're going to pay shipping to Target. You're going to pay $5.99 shipping. Probably, may not even be profitable, right? So let's just say you were paying. Well, actually, it might still be profitable. It might still be. Well, anyway, let's work out the supplier side of this first of all. We need to take care of this part. I generally like to put the website target.com and then put the product URL, which is right here. I like to put that in. Now, what's the price? $9.50, right? $9.50 for 1 unit. When I say 1 unit, I mean one of these, right? Of whatever I'm buying, right? One of this, okay? Of that product listed, right? So I mean one of them. So I'm going to say it's not really like split up into separate items. So normally it's just going to be one item. In this case, one item per unit. It's not being split up. So it's $9.50 per item. I know there's no tax and stuff here. This is just like an estimation. Maybe I should add something for tax. Yeah, okay, so anyway, but this is just more of an estimation. The Amazon URL, the product, copy that. You can put that in here. Only one item per ASIN. This means, like, is it a multi-pack or whatever, right? It's just one-to-one, this one matching to this one product here, right? So it's a one-to-one relationship. One item per unit, one item per ASIN. Everything is one-to-one. Okay, it's telling me that my fee is going to be $9.54 based on the $24.99. That the profit is $5.95 with a 62.65% ROI. And again, if you're not doing FBA, just remove this and put your shipping. If your shipping is $10, put your $10 here. And that's going to be your profit. Instead, it's going to be only $1.74 because of that shipping cost, right? But if you're drop shipping it and your shipping is like $5.99, it's going to be 60.5%, right? So you still make off not too bad. FBA only $5.73. All right. Okay. Of course, you got to get the thing into Amazon too, but it's not going to cost that much if you send in more than one item at a time. And that's how I use this, right? And then just to kind of keep track, right, of things that I'm finding. All right. So you've done that. Okay. So that's one. Now I'm going to go ahead and close, and I should have added the hanger, the 18-pack hanger. That was actually quite a profitable item. Okay, so I'm back on the system to see if I can find more products here. Now, I believe I left off on the solid sheet set, so I'm going to look and see what this is. I'm going to compare these. I have stainless steel fork here, and then over here I have on Amazon Basics. So yeah, some of these they're not on Amazon, and so they're coming up. The web search gives you the closest thing it can find to that product. So here I'm going to start trying to use this preview. Now I know this is from Target, and I know it's Room Essentials. It's this side that I'm. Right, I see Rubbermaid, I know that's wrong, right? So now I'm not really going to necessarily open everything. I'm going to kind of look for that Room Essentials name. Okay, so here I see Room Essentials. That's what I want to see. So I want to see this, and then I want to see that. I want to see that Room Essentials name on the product. Okay, so storage bin at Target. Right, which comes in all these different colors. We see that it's a pattern with Target with these things coming in different colors. We see this gray pattern storage bin here, and then we see the gray pattern storage bin on Room Essentials fabric cube storage bin. Let's look at this picture. Cube storage bin. Okay, well, they're calling it gray oval. Here they're calling it gray pattern. Okay, so oval describing the pattern, which we can see is the same. The lighting is different, of course. Maybe this lighting is better. You can see more of the detail of it, but it is the same. But you can always check to see if there's another gray pattern. No, it's definitely not. Yeah, so it's definitely the one I was on, but I'm just kind of looking around. So definitely the gray, where is it? Need to get back to it. The gray pattern. Oh boy, where did it go? Okay, so it's definitely the gray pattern. Alright, so $5 at Target, going for $15 here, sold by a normal seller. 35, 5. I would expect it to be profitable. Why? Again, this is the power of private brands. This is Room Essentials. This seller is getting it from Target. He's not going to price it as long as he knows what he's doing, or she knows what she's doing. They're not going to price it so it's not profitable, right? They're likely not going to do that unless they have some serious discount, or they just don't care and they just want to get rid of it, or they got it for free, or some unique situation. But for the most part, we're going to expect it to be sold at a profit because we know they're getting it from Target at this price, right? And what we like is because of the low competition, because we don't have 20 sellers like we do on mainstays from Walmart, the price is able to stay a little higher here, right? So we see that here. We even see a lot of people selling it used like new, right? And generally, really, my advice, if you were going to sell this used like new, and I mean, the new person might have just changed the price, but you would want to price it a lot lower, significantly lower total price than the new guy, right? Who's selling it for $15. So if you're $12.99 and then you've got this $4.99, you're actually selling yours for $8. You're already beyond this guy's price, right? So you'd have to be cheaper than the new price, if you're going to sell it used like new, right? Okay. So anyway, I mean, that's basically how this works. Alright, so this is another product where I would want to make a note of this product, right? And, again, if you don't have the Chrome extension, you can get the ACE in here. I'd want to store it right here, my sheet of some kind of record-keeping sheet for the products. $5 from the supplier. Hold on, the Amazon price first of all. Okay, so let me close things that I'm not using that are getting in my way. Amazon price is $15. Okay, I mean you can start with the supplier. Actually, I keep skipping to that side for some reason, but I should probably start here with the supplier side. And I'm going to copy that, put that in the spreadsheet. And the price is what, $5. Keep in mind the shipping if you were doing it one by one, but the kind of idea here with the online arbitrage is that you're going to buy enough of these, and it doesn't have to be this, you can buy other products that you found. And you're going to hit the $35 and you're going to get the free shipping it from Target with the $35 once you hit the $35. If you're drop shipping though, you have to pay the shipping, the $5.99 shipping. Right? That's just something you have to pay and see if it's still going to be profitable with that, right? So that's what you'd have to do. 1 item per unit. The Amazon URL is, I don't really recommend dropshipping from Target, however. I did do it for a while, but and things might have changed since the time I did it, but to me there were too many not shipping to a certain zip code would come up. And I don't know if that's still a thing with them or not, but it was a couple of years ago. Alright, so what else do I have here? Amazon URL. I copy and paste that. And this is definitely a one-to-one situation. 15% referral fee. We're looking at an FBA fee here of $4.52. Okay, $4.52. Okay. And this is reporting a 64% ROI. It's usually going to be a little different from this because they take out storage and they add tax and all of that on this, I believe. You see tax here has been added on. Sales tax. You can choose tax free and then that will change the results. And then that, see mine has no tax, and now see the ROIs are closer, 64.6, and then we have 64 here as well, 63, because there's no tax. But if you let them add, they're adding 9.75% sales tax. So something to keep in mind, because if you're tax exempt from a supplier, you should be doing, then you're not going to pay tax, then you're tax free. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. If you're tax exempt, you can turn off that tax, right? And this is basically the idea, right? So I have these products stored, okay? And I had actually found that first product I found is not on the list, but I could have had 3 on the list, but now. So now this is pretty much a process you can go through. Now I'm manually going through and checking the prices, and really part of the reason why I'm doing it this way was because I could more immediately jump into it for the video, but also video in aside, I would still do it because I knew that some of this brand would not show up on Amazon, but I knew that the ones that did show up would be profitable. And I just kind of, so I didn't want to just pull the prices in bulk. I wanted to make sure they were matching. Okay, I really had to go through these and make sure they match, because as you can see, some of them are just not on Amazon. And so Amazon, you know, the web, I can't really say Google per se, but Google is giving you, I can say Google actually, Google is giving you the closest thing it can find on Amazon to that product, which is going to be Amazon Basics, which is what is going to help Amazon make money, is that they put something similar in front of you, right, from Amazon Basics, and that's not the right thing. So that's pretty much it. I think that's all I had for this page, I mean, for this product. But you can pull in the prices. You can do import XML prices, and it will try to pull in prices with import XML command, which is not perfect, but your best option is to use Keepa. But this is, import XML has been working better and better lately when I run it. But you can use Keepa, which is a whole other thing that I demonstrate in my full demonstration of the system. And Keepa data features, which is a software you will have to pay for if you don't currently have it. You'll be able to pull all the Keepa data with all the FBA fees and the prices in bulk and everything, and you'll be able to get your profit that way. This does calculate profit, by the way, but you have to have the fees in it and the prices, right? in order for it to calculate the profit, which is now you see it calculating profits based on the Amazon prices. But you know, it's an estimation. It's to give you an idea right off the bat that, hey, these might be profitable. And I say might because then when you get to them, you don't know if there's little differences, like the number of units. Could be a multi-pack, could be, you know, there are different things, you know, that could make it different. But off the bat, the majority of these are green. They're going to be green in profit, majority of them, right, when you actually check them out. But some might not be matches. That's possible if the products, for this particular brand, I knew that it'd be like this. You know, I've worked with this brand before, so I knew some of these products would not be on Amazon. All right, but we can see some of them are on Amazon as well. And so we definitely found some profitable products here. I kept a record of this brand, Room Essentials. And look, you can now go to Target after seeing this, and you know that you can go to their private brands, which I don't remember where, or if I can get back to that from where I am right now. But if you, earlier in the video, I had that whole list of private brands. And you can try some of the other brands they had there. What was another one? Like Opal House was another brand that was like a home brand. All right, and now you can search Opal House. You can even go back to Room Essentials and check page 2, page 3. Remember, there were like 900 and something results. And look at all these, you know, things you can go into Opal House. This is just the Opal House page. So now I can come in here and see if I can find these products. Okay, and so there's so many private brands here that you can try with the supplier to arbitrage. You might be very pleased, you know, especially if you can check them in bulk. You know, you check a few manually to see if there's anything at all, and then using you get the system and you import them the way I demonstrated, and get these things in bulk. You know, I think that's, you know, it's going to be a good thing. And what I will start doing with these suppliers is I find them and I map them. I can start adding that to the sheet, you know, so that when you get your copy, you know, you're already going to have some of these in there, right? So, you know, you have some of the maps, because what happens is once you do this map once for the supplier, next time you do another page from a supplier, it's usually, the pages are usually the same. The CSVs are the same. So what happens is you don't even have to do the map a second time for Target, most likely. Most likely you can just scrape another Target page and just hit the import button, and you don't have to do the map part that I did earlier, right? A lot of times it's a one-time thing for the per supplier. Okay, so there are definitely a lot of possibilities here. I mean, I can do videos and I can look at other products, but other brands for this supplier. But I mean, doing this one brand, Room Essentials, is really enough for you to go and do it on your own. You can do it completely manually, but hey, I mean, I would suggest using this if you want to use my system. It is going to save you time, you know. And then if you do the full effect with Keepa and pull in FBA fees, if you're doing FBA and everything all at once, that can help you. But if you don't want to do that, just use import XML prices. Pull in the prices here. It's going to calculate profit on this side for you. And then if you want to apply an FBA fee, put like a general FBA fee. It's not going to really be the right fee, but it's going to be an estimation. Put $8 for the FBA fee. Click set FBA fee. Like right now I have $5 in here. Click set FBA fee, and it's just going to put a $5 FBA fee throughout this whole column, right? If you know the referral fee is 15%, you can set that too. If you want it, if it's a different category, you change the referral fee. Right, and it's going to calculate profit on this side for you based on the FBA fee that you specified. If you expect a certain amount for shipping, do shipping instead. All right, I don't have a shipping button here because shipping, you know, is usually well, maybe I could add one for future update, but I didn't put one on this version. But you can type in a shipping amount and copy it down, or you know, you put in different shipping amounts, or you could wait and do it per product if you just want to, you know. So, I mean, there are different ways you can use this, but the point is it's going to just, it's still basically a manual process, but you're going to get your results faster. But it's still basically manual. I would say it's like semi-automated. It's not sourcing software where it just kind of pulls all the products here, pulls here, gives you the profit and everything right away without you, you know, you still have to go kind of like get the data, bring the data in. So in that sense, it's not fully automated. But you can go much more obscure and specific with this system versus a sourcing software, right? So that's really the thing. So that's what I recommend. But yeah, so basically that's it in a nutshell. You know, you go to the brand, the supplier, you Google their private brands, you search for private brands in Amazon, you search for private brands at the supplier, you try to find profitable products. That is basically the summary of this process of finding profitable products with private brands. Check the description of this video for any links below, relevant links for software or to contact me or for tools or anything else for this tool specifically. And this as well, this spreadsheet, I'm going to make this available. If it's not available when I release this video, it will be some point soon. It's a simple spreadsheet, I mean, yeah, I should make this available. If people want it, I can always add a tax column if you want to put tax in there. All right, because I think that's the only thing probably really that's missing for the profit coming from the supplier. Okay, so basically I may have that as well, so check for that. And of course, contact me if you want to contact me. You can do that as well with my contact information. I'm Mr. Mark. This is Excel for Amazon, and go ahead and find profitable products, hopefully from the supplier. And I look forward to either hearing from you or just seeing you around the channel.